For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
All right.
Big bucks. Stop it all.
That's not the right button.
Magic. Orioles magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing their final spring training game of the 2026 season. That's right, a final dress rehearsal as we play the second leg of this mini home-and-home series against the Washington Nationals. Live at Nationals Park in downtown Washington, D.C. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. Folks, the Orioles yesterday at Camden Yards wasn't a whole much of a turnout there at the ballpark. Less than 9,000 people were there to see the brand new renovations to Camden Yards. The giant new scoreboard slash video board slash whatever the hell that is. And there's no grounds crew shed anymore. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it, folks. I'll complain about it today. But, yeah, this is the final tune-up, folks. We're at Nationals Park. Let's take a look at this weather here today. 65 degrees, and oh my, I see rain. I see a rain icon next to the temperature. Might there be some rain in the area? Let's pull up the DC radar. Take a look. Oh, we don't want any delays or cancellations in this final warm-up to the regular season, but I'll tell you this. Don't give me a delay on opening day. Don't give me a rain out on opening day. Don't you dare. If you're going to rain, go ahead and get out of the way. I am looking at the radar. Stand by. While that takes forever to open, let's see the pitching matchup for today. Shane Baz is going to start for the Orioles. Chris Bassett is also going to feature in this one as those guys, the 3-4 starters in this rotation, get one more turn, one more warm up here. What is taking AccuWeather forever to open up? It's currently 59 degrees Fahrenheit in D.C. A little bit chilly and apparently a little bit wet. Just like the women of D.C., right? Right, folks? Am I right? Yeah. We're going to now leave this page that's taking longer to open than it did back when I had dial-up internet in the 90s. Let's try over here. BirdWatcherChannel.com. Oh, yes. See, they've been around. This is a reputable weather source. Or is it? Well, all the ads on the page have loaded. Still waiting for information. All right, here we go. The radar. I don't see anything. Am I supposed to see a band of green sprinkles on the screen? Because I'm just looking at an empty map. Maybe it needs to cycle through one time before the animation starts. Okay, there is the animation. All right. There is just little flecks of rain in and around Maryland. Nothing to worry about. All right, folks. Sorry. All right, so Shane Baz is on the mound for the Orioles. Again, Chris Bassett also will pitch in this game. Maybe they will just be the only two guys. 4 innings and change from both would get us to 9 innings. Baz has pitched 5 1/3 innings so far in the spring, a 5.06 ERA, a solid whip of 1.13, 9 strikeouts. Yeah, 9 strikeouts in those 5 1/3. On the mound for the Nationals, a lefty by the name of P.J. Poulin. Poulin. P.J. Poulin for Washington. Left-hander. 1-0 spring record. 6 2/3 innings without giving up a run. Let's change that today. He's given up only 1 hit in 6 2/3 innings. 3 walks. Striking out 9. So very good numbers from Poulin on the spring. We're going to have to change that, folks. We want to end the spring on a positive note, and we'll hopefully be swinging the bats here today. As a team, we're looking pretty good for the guys we expect to make this team. Okay. Hey, folks. Hey, good news coming out of Nationals camp for our old pal Cionel Perez. Cionel Perez has been informed that he has made the Nationals opening day roster. This news just coming out here in the last 20 minutes. Cionel Perez came from outside the D.C. roster to earn a spot with 6 scoreless innings on the spring, 5 strikeouts, and a velocity of 95 to 98 miles an hour. And all this while the Orioles are dealing with the news that we're already pretty short on left-handed options in the bullpen, and now there is an issue with Keegan Aiken. And I'm looking into that. Got an update on this guy. So Danny Coulomb was out there to be scooped up as a lefty off the free agent pile. I mean, there was not a whole lot to choose from there, but he was still there until just a few weeks ago. Boston scooped him up. And now we're going to be down Keegan Aiken for how long? What am I doing here? How is the site of Google unable to be reached? I'm just Googling a name. Oh, please don't give me any kind of internet issues tonight, please. That's all I'm asking. Apparently, Google isn't working. That's good news. Oh, are we getting there? It's so slow. All right. Wow. Why is this working like dial-up internet? I don't know. All right. So an MRI for Aiken. And we're still waiting for results on that MRI, I guess, is the deal. All right. Starting lineups for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Leading off and playing shortstop, it's Gunnar Henderson. Sammy Basayo will bat second and play at the catcher position. Pete Alonso is at first base, batting third. Tyler O'Neill, cleanup hitter in right field. Colton Cowser is in center field batting 5th. Ryan Mountcastle will hit 6th in DH. Kobe Mayo at third base will bat 7th. Blaze Alexander will hit 8th and play second base. And finally in left field, not right field, left field, where I'm not quite sure if I've seen him play a single game, regular season or spring training. Jeremiah Jackson is going to be in left field for this game here today. For the home team, Washington Nationals, James Wood will lead off and play right field. Nasim Nunez is at second base, batting second. C.J. Abrams will hit third and play shortstop. Dalen Lyle is in left field. He's the cleanup hitter. Keibert Ruiz is the catcher, batting 5th. Luis Garcia Jr. will play first base and hit 6th. Oh, God, it's those president mascots again. That's all you got, DC. Those mascots are saving your bacon. Your beat Vivas is at third base, batting 7th. Jose Tena is the DH, hitting 8th. And Jacob Young, who's got just one hit this spring, he'll bat 9th and play center field. Looks like we've got the DC. What is it now? So Masson is strictly Orioles, and what's DC's broadcasting network known as? What is it? They're holding up their microphones. Typically, you get a little label there on the microphone of the network, but it's just an MLB logo. MRI on tap for Keegan Aiken. An abductor injury. Oh, you don't want an ab injury. This happened to Aiken while he was warming up in the bullpen on Saturday. Oh, God, this person has no idea what they're writing about. It says if Aiken ended up being shelved, it could open the door for Grant Wolfram to make the opening day roster. I got news for you, RotoWire staff member who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Grant Wolfram has made this team, regardless of Aiken's status. Wolfram more locked in as a bullpen arm than Aiken is after this particular spring. But yeah, what about other lefty options if Aiken is going to be out for a while? So yeah, now you got Cionel Perez apparently looking sharp for the Nationals. He's made the team. You got Danny Coulombe now on the Red Sox. Lefties we used to have. We might have had our problems with them here and there, but damn, better to have a lefty with a problem than no lefty at all. We got no lefties. We got no damn ground screw shit, and we got no lefties. How you doing there, Charm City chat? How the hell are you? We're in commercial. We should be back for first pitch here in just a moment. Hit that like button, please. Get it out of the way if you don't mind. Thumbs up, bottom of your screen. You know the drill. Book Doc, Orioles, C5U, Alexa, Phantom, Pickleball, Game, or GMA, Vonnie. Froggy over there on the vertical side. Good to see you. Is that Nomadic Bum I see as well? All right. Well, folks, not a whole lot of people here right now. We're in commercial break. I'm going to snack on this Thai food I got here by my side. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to take the camera off. Yeah, so I can eat and not upset anybody. All right, be right back, folks. Oh my God.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
Folks, there are maybe 1,000 people in this entire ballpark. This is disgraceful. Are they charging normal prices for this exhibition game? There is nobody here. There is nobody here. I might have more people watching the game on my channel than attending this game. Gunnar Henderson, first pitch swinging left field. Ball's going to hang up there and caught by Lyle for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. We're underway here at Nationals Park. And it is tragic. I mean, every section has got, on average, 2 or 3 people in it. 2 or 3 people for every 100 seats. I mean, there is an old man just sitting there alone, I'm looking at right now. Just eyes wandering around, wondering where his friends are. I mean, it is sad to look at, folks. Here's Sammy Basayo.
Sammy.
What the hell are they thinking? It's such a bad look. It looked bad enough yesterday. The Orioles couldn't get 10,000 people. They couldn't get 9,000. 0-1 to Basayo was outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sammy is looking ready to explode here in Major League Baseball. 361 spring average. He had a 2-homer game the other day. He looks at a 1-1 sinker in there for a called strike. I don't know how I'm going to be able to avoid just talking about this sad-looking ballpark here for the entire game. I mean, I don't even want to watch this. Just stay in Florida and play in front of more people. Honestly, that's a called strike 3. Basayo takes a sinker looking for out number 2. Sammy's still standing at the plate. Did he challenge? Sammy is challenging, and he's going to lose. Well, Sammy, do not do that in the regular season, okay? Not in the first inning. Not unless you know for sure. So that pitch does catch the outside edge of the zone. Basayo strikes out. We lose a challenge. 2 down in the top of the first. I mean, if you want to get an autograph today, this is the game to go to. If you want to have a personal conversation with anybody on the field, this is the game to go to. If you want to be able to just yell to the concession stand to bring down a pretzel, you don't even have to go. This pitch is a strike. Who challenged this call? Okay, so it's called a ball, but it's really a strike. So the Nationals challenge, and then they win. Strike 1 on Pete Alonso. Pitch. Called strike 2.
A polar bear stirs.
They're charging regular season prices. I checked yesterday. Well, here you go. Whose bright idea was that? Enjoy the $18 you made. Alonso with a fly ball to deep center field, going back to the track in front of the wall. The catch is made nearly 400 feet away. Alonso is retired to end the inning. The Orioles go 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the first at this sad event. Sad. I mean, what was that game the Orioles played in front of nobody? Like, after that, we had like some looting and rioting going on in Baltimore. Remember that? Several years ago? And they had to cancel the game, play it the next day in front of nobody. There are maybe 18 more people here than at that game. Hello, Chilo. Why is it a sad event, Chilo? Because it is a ballpark that holds, I don't know, what, 44,000 people, and there are 800 people at this ball game. I mean, I used to work at the 930 Club just up the street from this venue, and that place holds more people than, like, they could comfortably fit the entire attendance here into my little venue. Yeah, these tickets are worth less than $10, as they should be. And again, why do teams have to be like this? They would rather have 800 people show up for full price tickets than just offer a heavily discounted ticket for a game that doesn't matter on a Monday. Like, I guarantee you they're losing money on this. Like, they got to pay staff. There's got to be a ratio of like 1-to-1 staff to patron. And just, there's just zero buzz. There's zero noise at this ballpark. Here's a ground ball to first base. Alonso will take it to the bag. James Wood grounds out to first on one pitch. Shane Baz is on pace for a 27-pitch shutout. How's that sound, folks? 31 starts last season for Baz. We're hoping for 31 more here. I mean, this place, it looks like, you ever look at those photo essays of like abandoned malls? Malls that once thrived and now are just these desolate sarcophaguses. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Gunner handling it behind second base will throw to first in time. Nasim Nunez grounds out to short for out number 2. Defensively for Baltimore, left to right in the outfield, Jeremiah Jackson, Cowser, and O'Neill. Mayo at third, Gunner at short, Blaze at second, Alonso at first, and Basayo is doing the catching. Here's C.J. Abrams. Baz's first pitch is a curveball, drops in there for a strike. Orioles are wearing their orange jersey shirts with gray pants. Nationals with their, looks like batting practice, red jersey tops with white pants. And that pitch is in the dirt. 1-1 the count on Abrams. Hitting .244 for the spring. Yeah, I just, Phantom, did you not hear me bring that up? Yeah, the game right after the riots that was not open to the public. I was saying there's about 18 more people here than there was at that game. There's a ground ball to second, Blaze to first in time. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Shane Baz. We go to the second. It's scoreless in this empty ballpark. Empty. It's so empty. I'm going to take a few more bites of food, folks. I need energy to get through this one. I'll be right back. Holy cow.
everybody. We're all going to get laid.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
This is great iced tea.
You never heard of Baltimore style?
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Okay. We have Tyler O'Neill at the plate, folks. Tyler O'Neill. Ahoy there.
Ahoy there. Anybody home?
First pitch is a strike. The count now is 1-1. Henry. Who the hell's Henry? The Nationals have a new pitcher. The starter went 1 inning. There's a ball grounded foul by O'Neill. The count is a ball and 2 strikes.
Ahoy there. Anybody home?
Hello, Hendry. Who is this? So P.J. Poulin goes 1 inning. Just faced 3 batters, struck out one of them. And now Henry, the new pitcher, right-hander. Here's a line drive foul by O'Neill. The count's still a ball and 2 strikes. I cannot get over this ballpark. I'm trying to think of an event that is as sad of a turnout as this. And I'm having some trouble. There's been a band or two I've seen play in front of virtually nobody when, they're playing a pretty decent-sized venue. Yeah, I used to work at the 930 Club, and if you guys have ever been there, the stage at the club, it's on wheels, so they can push the stage. This ball's hit into right field by O'Neill. It'll be caught out there by Wood for out number 1 here in the 2nd inning. Yeah, so the stage at the 930 Club was on wheels so that, you can push the entire thing like forward in order to make the venue smaller. So if if the turnout was going to be small, you didn't have to make the band play in front of a large empty room. You push the stage up. It makes the space for people smaller, so it makes the crowd look larger. You feel me? Even if that crowd is just a couple of dozen people. Colton Cowser is at the plate. And the first pitch is a ball. The second pitch is also a ball. It's 2-0 on the Milkman. So Cole Henry is the pitcher. He had a couple of saves last year. Excuse me. ERA about 4.25. He misses again. It's 3-0 on Cowser. Got a cute lady here interviewing a Nationals player. There's a called strike on 3-0. I feel like I got a good chance of getting her number with a turnout like this. I mean, look at this drink vendor. He's got nobody. Called strike 2. Cowser had a 3-0 count. Henry brings it back to a full count. I guess even would have been 2-2. 3-2 pitch. Inside ball 4. Take your base there, Cowser.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Oh, if only walking were that easy. When ball 4 nearly hits you in the pelvis, you can't help but get a free base. 1-out walk for the Orioles, their first base runner of the day. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Okay, mount up.
First pitch taken low and away. A sweeper for ball one. Lay off those low and away pitches, Mountie. Good work. 1-0. Swing and a miss. That one had the middle of the plate, but dipped low, and Mountie was unable to touch it. Next pitch, that one looked like it might have caught the inside edge. Ump says it's ball two. Henry's next delivery is a swing and a miss by Mountcastle. A steady diet of sweepers here in this at-bat from Henry. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Goes to the fastball there. And Mountcastle strikes out. Mountie still hitting .310 after this strikeout for the spring. Good spring for Mountie. Kobe Mayo, folks. Get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
First pitch strike to Mayo. 389 for the spring. All these stats are going to reset to zeros for everybody here after today. So it's been a great spring for Mayo, but is he going to be able to carry it over in a couple of days when it counts? We hope so. 0-1 the count. Here's a swing and a miss, and Mayo was swinging for the fences. He went down to a knee. Helmet went askew. I don't think I've ever seen Mayo take a swing this hard. The count is a ball and 2 strikes. This one old man sitting to the upper left. Swing and a miss, and Mayo is down on strikes. Couple of strikeouts here for Henry, the second pitcher today for the Nationals. We go to the bottom of the second inning. No score. All right, I'm going to now conclude my breakfast / dinner / middle of the night snack. And I'll be back here in a moment. Folks, we're just a couple of subscribers away from 5,800. I think we needed 4 when the day started. Just 4, folks. Subscribe and get that number to move 1 time today. And we'll have 3,800 in time for opening day. What do you say, folks? Huh? All right.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Monday the Monster...
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing. You know I have a show to run here, you know? And it must pop, pop, pop. So tomorrow from 5 to 7, will you please act like you have more than a 2-word vocabulary? It must be green, okay? Okay.
Got Bush. We've got Bush.
Oreo. Oreo. Oreo.
Swing and a miss! Yeah!
I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? What? Bottom of the second inning. First pitch swinging. Lyle gets into one to right center. More straightaway center than I would have thought off the bat. Colton Cowser is going to make the catch out there. Easy one pitch out for Boz to begin the second. Keybert, don't call me Cubert Ruiz coming up. Switch hitting catcher. Batting from the left side against Shane Boz. Curveball is low to Ruiz for ball one. All right, here comes the 1-0. That's another curveball, low again. It's 2-0 on Ruiz, who's hitting 176 for the spring. This guy never really developed into the offensive catcher the Nats were hoping for. Here's a called strike, 2-1 on Ruiz. Here's a shot at Albarnez submitting his lineup card and saying hello to the umps and the opposing manager before the game. I always like to see that exchange. This pitch is fouled away by Ruiz. The count is 2-2. One out, nobody on, and we're in the bottom of the second. No score. This will be just the 12th pitch of the day from Boz. That's a curveball fouled off to the right. The ball lady will go pick up that ball out there. It's so lonely out there. It's so lonely. Oh, and the old man sitting alone is now looking at his phone. What have we done? This ball's hit to left field and shallow. Jeremiah with a diving attempt at a catch. The ball comes popping out of his glove, but he keeps it in free. Base hit for Keybert Ruiz. Again, this is the first time in my memory I can recall watching Jeremiah play left field. And boy, look at the Jeremiah as he goes into that slide. Those are the eyes of somebody not very experienced doing what he was trying to do right there. Luis Garcia Jr. up with one out, runner at first. It's ball one to him. He's hitting just 139 in spring training. They're going to need more than that from him in this lineup. That's called, no, that's ball two. 2-0 on Ruiz. Welcome to the social distancing special event, folks. This one's fouled away. 2-1 on Garcia. I mean, it feels like the people who are here today, are here by obligation for one reason or another. Maybe there's a work outing. Maybe they won these tickets off the radio and just felt obligated to show up. Nobody appears to be here because they want to be here. 2-2 the count on Garcia. Boz is ready from the belt. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a curveball in the dirt. Basayo needs to pick it up. But Garcia will be happy to just walk back to the dugout. Meanwhile, the runner at first will get second base on the wild pitch. Strikeout for Boz, though. First of the day.
3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
It's just so strange to have what has got to be, the worst turnout for anything, on the eve of opening day, which is typically the biggest day of the season across the league. No matter what your team's doing, if you got, if you're playing at home on opening day, you got a packed crowd. 1-0 pitch to your beat Vivas is upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes on Vivas. Runner at second, 2 down for the Nationals. We are scoreless. Vivas was with the Yankees last year, so feel free to not like him. Here's a cutter fouled away. 2-1 the count. Folks, the attendance here is so low that you could fit the entire attendance into what used to be the Orioles grounds crew shed. 2-1 pitch is up and in. 3-1 the count. I mean, this looks like is this like zombie day at the ballpark? The undead get in for free. This foul ball gets a piece of Basayo, and he comes up hobbling, favoring his right leg at the knee. And he is acting in such a way as almost to coax the trainer to come out. Sammy, you got to deal with these foul balls off the body, man. Here comes the trainer finally. A bit of a delayed visit here. Albie's talking to Sammy. Look at the size difference between the manager and the kid. Sammy, buddy, look, if you take a foul ball, the ump, everybody's going to give you a minute or two to shake it off. I feel like every time he takes a foul ball, he needs a few minutes to get back in there. Come on, buddy. Trust me, I know it's not easy. It hurts. Here comes a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Sammy tags out the batter, and the inning is over. Vivas strikes out.
3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Folks, we move now to the third inning. There is no score. Take me out to the ball game. According to Google, the grounds crew shed is still there. Well, they need to update it. They took it away. I mean, folks, they had to know that it wasn't going to be something fans would like. No, I'm not letting it go. Okay? Eventually I'll let it go. It's not a good sign, folks. It's a sign of corporate malfeasance, corporate meddling, and I don't like it, okay? We traded away something charming, something quirky, something that maybe wasn't necessarily practical, but whatever. It gave the ballpark the character, I mean, folks, why are we messing with something like a grounds crew shed that's on the field of play? That is old school, retro kind of quirk to a ballpark. You take that away, but then you focus on a more modern scoreboard. It's larger. It's clearer. It takes up half the damn sky. Have we forgotten what made Oriole Park at Camden Yards be the crown jewel of baseball parks in America since it opened back in '92? We broke the mold. We showed the rest of the league how to build a modern ballpark, you know? Yes, modern amenities, modern conveniences, but the look and feel of the place. Here's a ground ball up the middle on the first pitch of the inning, and that's going to be a ground out by Blaze Alexander. He's gone on one pitch.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Granillo is on the mound now for the Nationals. Third pitcher already. I guess they're just going to go to one per inning. The Orioles are going to use a couple of starters today. Jeremiah Jackson looks at a called strike.
Jeremiah was the bullfrog.
So you hear what I'm saying, folks? This is my point. There should be minimal amount of modernization of a ballpark like ours. Here's a ground ball to third base. Throw across the diamond is in plenty of time. Jeremiah is gone quickly. 2 away in the top of the third. You hold on to what works for a ballpark like ours. You don't try to keep up with the modernization. You know what happened back in the early 90s when the White Sox built their new ballpark and left Comiskey? They built that forgettable who gives a shit stadium that they play in because at that time that was like a modern, keeping up with modern ballpark looking ballpark. We went a completely different direction. We're like, you know what? We're going to embrace the old school charm of this sport. And again, how many times has our ballpark been copied? Oracle Park in San Francisco, PNC Park in Pittsburgh, the parks that are ranked as some of the best ballparks in the country, built, in the past 25 years or so. They're modeled after us. Here's a ground ball to first base. Garcia will take it to the bag unassisted, and this inning is quickly over. We go to the bottom of the third. There's no score. Like the flagpole in Old Tiger Stadium or the Hill in Houston, which, for both of those, I kind of understand, at least, in terms of, and apparently the reason is, I can't believe this. I need this to be confirmed before I can say that it's 100% true, but apparently the reason they took the Browns crew shed away was by request from the players, and I have to assume that the main player requesting was Colton Cowser. I don't know if that's true. That's what I heard. I can't remember where I saw it, but wherever I saw it, I didn't feel I had enough info to, to confirm that for you. But apparently that's the deal. I'll be right back, folks. Trying to find my luckies. Yeah, so folks, thank you for tolerating my old man yells at cloud moment as we begin the bottom of the third inning. First pitch swinging, ball hit out to left field, and it'll be caught by Jeremiah Jackson for out number one. I mean, you can tell these hitters, are up there, first pitch swinging, looking to get outs. Nobody wants to be here. Nobody wants to be here for this. Everything going on in this venue right now just has the feeling of, can we just hurry up and get to when this matters? Players. The old man sitting alone has just abandoned his chair and left his jacket behind. I mean, this is the saddest damn game I've ever seen. Here's Jacob Young. Ball 1 to him. There's a strike. A cutter from Boz at 89. Jacob Young hitting just a flat 100 on the spring. Folks, we got close to 50 people here, but only 25 likes. What do you say? We pump it up to 30 or more. Foul ball by Young. It's a ball and 2 strikes. I mean, let's show this tiny crowd how we do it here. We're going to have more likes than there are people at the ballpark here today. 1-2 pitch. Up and away, 2-2. I mean, if you're going to charge regular prices, quote unquote, oh, the old man's back. He went and got a snack. What's he got? Oh, he looks like a hot dog. That pitch is in the dirt. Oh, he's going right in for a large bite. He is not waiting. He is not hesitating. The count is full on Jacob Young. 1 out, nobody on. Come on, camera team. Give me that wide shot. I'm tracking an old man eating a hot dog. There he is. Did he park it already? Is it gone? He inhaled that thing. Called strike 3, and he takes another bite. Folks, a strikeout for Boz.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, right in there for a bite. Dude, chew slowly. That's like $5 a bite now. Here's James Wood. First pitch, curveball, strike. Wood is 0 for 1. Second time through the lineup for the Nationals here. Boz is winning 17 this year. I'll take it. Looks like Wood challenged that strike call, and he's wrong. That is a strike by just a tiny little hair. So 0-1 on Wood. 2 down, bases empty. Next pitch is low. Another curveball. Lots of curve, eh? Seems to be focusing on that pitch. 1-1 the count. This is a cutter off the plate outside. All right, the older man he's now looking at what's left his hot dog and wondering, oh, he's now wiping. Is he finished? That hot dog didn't make it through 2 batters. Pitch is up and away, 3-1 the count. Dangerous count to a dangerous hitter. And how about that on 3-1, a knuckle curve. And not down the middle either, on the corner for strike. Apparently. What is the deal with the live stream? I'm getting worried, folks. This seems to be a feature and not a bug. Sign that man to a contract. Who's that? Boz? Folks, We are scoreless. And this is pointless. Man, oh man. I tell you what. That's a shame. How many home runs for Mayo? Oh, the hot dog guy. Yeah, get him in the ball game. Go ahead. I would actually find it more interesting if they just randomly chose some of these folks to come out here and play some baseball. All right, a pitcher number 4 for the Nationals to begin the 4th inning. It's Waldachuk, a left-hander, and first pitch to Basayo is strike 1.
Sammy.
All right, well, the old man now has nothing to do. He's had his hot dog, he's looked at his phone, and now he's contemplating his life's choices. This is fouled back by Basayo. It's 0-2. Do they have enough to field 2 teams? I think if they get a couple of two-way players out of the bunch. 0-2 pitch, had the plate, but a little bit low. I mean, I feel like I can hear the individual conversations going on around the ballpark right now. Hey, I recognize that guy from a shot earlier in the game. This pitch is low. 2-2 on Basayo. Folks, you got to start somewhere. I'm sure the very first Savannah Bananas game was attended somewhat like this. Here's a ground ball to third base. Basayo will be retired, 1 down. That ground ball fielded by Yorbeat Vivas. Pete Alonso.
A polar bear stirs.
Hey, Pete. You want to make the loudest sound in the world? Hit a home run ball in this empty ballpark. First pitch is fouled back. 0-1 on Alonso. Well, this blonde is busy. She's interviewing her second player of the game. Way cuter than Melanie Newman. Pitch is high to Alonso. The count is a ball and a strike. Why do we get stuck with Melanie? 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air, foul. Oh, it's perfect. That's windy. She's got to fix her hair and tuck it behind her ear as she's talking. It's definitely the most exciting thing going on in the ballpark right now. 1-2 pitch. That's hit hard in the left and will get down for a base hit in front of Lyle out there in left field. A hard hit single by Pete Alonso. Turn on the faucet, folks. Where is it? Yes, Phantom. Yes. This was covered as well. Something like 6 scoreless innings, was throwing upper 90s, and he has made the Nats. That is a check swing, and Tyler O'Neill goes around. It's 0-1 on Popeye.
Ahoy there! Anybody home?
1 out, runner at first. O'Neill is just a couple of days away from trying to hit, what is it, like a 7th straight opening day home run or something stupid? Here's a ground ball to short, could be 2. Flip to second for 1, over to first, double play. And that's a rally killer. Whoops, wrong button. That's the happy double play button. That's the sad one.
Big buck, stop. Drop it out.
Double play ball hit into by Tyler O'Neill. Ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the... What the hell are we? Bottom of the third? Bottom of the... Top of the fourth? Bottom of the fourth? Let's just hurry this. Let's hurry this crap up. Let's just hurry this crap up. Let's get to the real thing. Hey, by the way, how many people are here? We got a few dozen people or so. Folks, would anybody be interested in attending a sort of podcast kind of hangout on the eve of opening day, Wednesday night? I don't know, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern for an hour, 90 minutes, something like that. Go over everything leading into opening day the next day. Get all of your questions in. Get all of your excitement out. Go over the roster. I guess we'd know what the roster is by then. Do I have a fast forward button? If I did, I would have hit it already. I would have skipped to the bottom of the eighth. There's just something just extremely wrong about... I mean, this is Major League Baseball I'm looking at, and it's just wrong for this game. I mean, the weather is pretty nice. Opening day is right around the corner here, and I'm looking at this sad-ass ballpark. All right, first pitch is low and into Nasim Nunez. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Boz, only 37 pitches to get through the first 3 innings. Excuse me. That ball's hit into right center field and going into a dive and making a catch, or did he trap it? Looks like he trapped it. Jeremiah has moved from left to right field, where he's a little more experienced and looked a little more confident in attempting to catch this ball. Are we sure that... Slow that down again. I guess it hit the grass, but I mean, his glove was kind of right there too. All right, it's going to be a leadoff single for the Nationals. Nunez at first. Here's C.J. Abrams. Off goes the runner. Abrams fouls the pitch away. Nunez will go back to first. So, yeah, we've got changes already in the game. I mean, this is nuts. Everybody came in for one at-bat. No, just one change. Robertson is in left field. Jeremiah moves to right field. Tyler O'Neill has come out of the game. Well, let's hope that there's nothing wrong with him. Here's a check on the runner, Nunez, who just gets back to first. He dove to the outside of the bag and nearly didn't make it back just by a fingertip there. Abrams, line drive to right. That ball is going to get foul. Look out down there. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning, no score. The Nationals at the plate. Nobody out, runner at first. The count is 0-2 on Abrams. And pitch number 42 from Boz is low and in. Change up. Hey, folks, if you're in the Maryland area, I think we have some time. Why don't you drive on down the ballpark and keep this old man company here sitting behind home plate? Now's your chance. Parking should be a breeze. You could probably get in that seat right next to him within half an hour if you leave right now. Then we can see you on the TV. You can hold up a BirdWatcher sign. Come on, people. Swing and a miss. A knuckle curve. Abrams strikes out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
One down in the bottom of the fourth. Dalen Lyle shows bunt, and that pitch is low. 1-0. Lyle hit a home run to break up the shutout in the game in Baltimore yesterday afternoon. The only run the Nationals scored. That one was hit off the top of what used to be the grounds crew shed. Count is 2-0 on Lyle. I'm not letting it go. 2-0 the count. Pitch popped up. Third base side. Taking a look, and Mayo lost sight of the ball just as he was about to run into the tarp. That ball did drop there in front of him, but he was trying to look at the tarp, and I can't blame him. I can't blame him for sacrificing his body, or not sacrificing his body, I should say. The count is 2 balls and a strike on Lyle. That ball's hit hard in the right. That's a base hit. Jeremiah's got to run a long way to track it down, and that'll get Nunez from first to third. So the Nationals are the first team to threaten a score today. Runners at the corners with 1 out after a base hit. Hard hit ball by Lyle to right. Keibert Ruiz is the batter. Plenty of speed on the bases for the Nats. There's a infield conference with the pitcher, Shane Baz. It has been broken up. It's a windy day in D.C. Keibert Ruiz. All right, infield double play depth. And Ruiz, did he show bunt? And did that ball hit his foot? Where'd the pitch go? Where's the ball? Was that a foul? What am I looking at? What happened here? How did one runner advance and the other didn't? I don't know. So it was a wild pitch, but nobody ever went to go get the ball? Runner at first is now at second. Second and third, 1 out. First pitch was ball 1. I don't know what happened. Here's the pitch. Comebacker. Baz looks the runner back to third. Whoa, look out. The throw to first, which wasn't a very long throw, but Alonso had to stretch and nearly had to come off the bag. He does manage to keep his foot there to get the second out. Somehow the Nationals don't score. Second and third, 2 away. Infield now playing back. And they are shifted for the left-handed bat, Luis Garcia, to pull. First pitch to Garcia is a strike. Baz steps off and dekes the runner back to third. Pat Dobson is the fourth pitcher there. Joseph Pat Dobson. This pitch is fouled away. It's 0-2. Two strikes on the batter, 2 out in the inning, 2 runners in scoring position for the Nats. The pitch, breaking ball, fouled away. That was 1971, Joseph, and that will never happen again. You'll never see 3 on a team again. I doubt you'll ever see 2. It's hard enough to get 1 these days. 0-2 the count on Garcia. Pitch. Curveball. This time he lays off. It gets there low. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Upstairs. Garcia, again, not having a good spring, hitting only 135 coming into this at-bat. The 2-2 pitch hit foul off to the right. So I think Boz will pitch next inning with Bassett also scheduled. That's just, I don't know. It's one of the two. He could start the inning, get 1 out, and then they bring him in. There's a called strike 3. A cutter will end the inning for Boz. Wait a minute. We're going to challenge the pitch. The Nationals are. That cutter trying to hit the inside corner, and that is a ball. Wow. Boz missed hitting the corner by 0.4 of an inch. So the inning will continue, and that is a wise challenge. Good spot. You got 2 runners in scoring position, and instead of the inning ending, you got another chance with a full count. Here comes the 3-2 to Ruiz. Hit in the air. I'm sorry, Garcia Jr., that is. Hit in the air to center field. And Cowser is going to make the catch. So the Orioles survive the lost called strike challenge that was won there by, I swear, I am fumbling my words. I can't even get it out. The Nats won a challenge that extended the at-bat. They had a chance to drive in a run or 2, but they could not. A fly ball to center field ends the inning. 2 men left on base. We head to the 5th inning. We're scoreless. Scoreless. You guys are getting your opening day predictions. Opening day. Has Joe Ryan been announced? Finally? Do they have all 3 announced? The Orioles have their rotation set for the start of the season. So when you go to the schedule, you got everybody there. Rogers, game 1. Game 2 against the Twins, Bradish on Saturday. Shane Baz on Sunday. Then Texas comes to town on Monday. Bassett will pitch game 1, Eflin game 2, and then Trevor Rogers will pitch his 2nd game of the season in the finale there. Then we hit the road first time, Pittsburgh. Bradish starts game 1, Baz game 2, and that's where the list ends. Joe Ryan is listed as the starter for the Twins in the first game of the season. But the Twins do not have anybody listed after that. I would assume Pablo Lopez for game 2. And I'm assuming he's healthy. If he is, he should be the game 2 guy. Hey, folks, did you know that the channel is one subscriber away from 3,800? Colton Cowser, folks, the milkman, is at the plate. Get those cows up in the chat. Folks, if we're going to have one rally and have one tiny little shred of excitement today, let it be right now. And Charm City chat, folks, if you're watching, by the way, the Nationals are doing a great job with the challenges today. First pitch was called a ball. They challenged it, and they were right. That pitch just kissed the corner. And Colton Cowser stares at strike two. It's 0-2 on the milkman. So strike one was a challenge won by the Nats. 0-2 pitch fouled away. So yeah, if you're watching right now, folks, if you are watching, by the way, a new pitcher on for the Nationals. Fifth pitcher in the fifth inning, Brad Lord, right-hander. 0-2 is inside to Cowser. If you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, you could be number 3,800. You can make this number move, and it's a nice big round number. It's been a while since we hit a couple of zeros in the sub count. Subscribe. Make that number move. Join the fam, folks. One sub away. And we can have 3,800 in time for opening day. Pitch is low and into Cowser. The count has run full. Payoff. Called strike three. Cowser, does he want to challenge? He was ready to toss his bat away and then says challenge. Almost as if he forgot that was an option. If this is a strike, and it is, Cowser, that is just so bad. Like, you weren't even confident about challenging. He was about to throw his bat away and then said, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Instead of striking out again, maybe I can win a challenge. That did not work. One away. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a miss. Slider. I just caught the old man yawning. Pitch off the plate by about a foot. It's 1-1 on Mountcastle.
Okay, mount up. Okay, mount up.
There's a called strike. 1-2 on Mountcastle. This pitch is low and away. 2-2 on Mountie. Yeah, I mean, Cowser's already the biggest strikeout guy on the team. There's called strike three. Mountcastle's gone. 2 down. Yeah, Cowser's already, Yeah, if you're going to sit there and start to toss your bat back to the dugout as if the inning is over, then go ahead and do it, because that means you're not all that convinced yourself whether or not that was a strike, and now you just throw away our last challenge. Don't ever do that in the regular season, man. And that was just desperation on Cowser's part. Here's Kobe Mayo. First pitch is a strike. Next pitch is fouled back. It's 0-2. Folks.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out. Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
You got to be responsible with your challenges. Challenge responsibly. A message from your friends at BirdWatcher. 1-2 on Mayo. 2 down, nobody on. There's no score. in the top of the 5th. That pitch breaks off the plate outside, 2-2. I tell you, that old man is looking in every direction except home plate. See, my thing is, if you got to kill a couple hours in the afternoon on a weekday, save yourself about $50 and just go see a movie. That pitch up and in, Mayo, after being behind in the count, works a walk. How about that?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
A 2-out walk to Mayo. Look at it, man. It's just beautiful sunshine today. Not a cloud in the sky. The weather is cool without being too cold. Here's Blaze Alexander.
I do believe I'm on fire.
First pitch as a slider away for ball 1. He's babe watching. Joseph, I'm telling you, get down there right now. Pull up a chair next to him. Get to know this guy. Foul ball. It's 1-1 on Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
The pitch. That's a strike. Nice looking sinker. Hey, Shantae. How the hell are you? 1 sub away from 3,800, folks. 1 subscriber away. Pitch is fouled away. I just said away again. Hey, here comes somebody new with some fresh concessions. Let's watch them eat. 1-2 pitch. That's smacked toward the right field. It's going to be down for a base hit. A 2-out rally cooking for the Nats. Or for the Nats. For the Orioles. A 2-out walk and now a single. First and second. Folks. Might we get a run on the board off this pitcher named Lord? I didn't mean to rhyme, but I do it all the time. Tampa is shutting out the Phillies right now, 7-0. Going into the bottom of the 9th inning or bottom of the 8th inning? I don't know. It's late. Twins up 5-2 on the Red Sox in the 4th. Bottom 6, Braves shutting out the Pirates 3-0. No score, top of the 1st. White Sox and Athletics. And everything else is later on what is for a lot of teams the final day of spring training. Here is Jeremiah Jackson. He had a 3-run homer yesterday. Hit it to the opposite field. Turned a 5-1 Orioles score into an 8-1 blowout. He's up there with 2 men on and 2 down. First pitch is a ball. Next pitch is hit on the ground to third base. They'll go to second for the force, and the inning is over. So Brad Lord allows a couple of base runners, but the Orioles strand them. We go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway through the ball game, no score. All right. No frickin' score. Oh, boy. Skibbity-skis. Waiting on 1 subscriber. Waiting on just 1 more. If we can get 1 more, the sub count will rise to 3,800. I got to work on the lyrics. Come on, folks. We need something to smile about here. Please. I have it on good authority that with the number of people currently watching, that there has got to be one unsubscribed person out there. I'll make you a deal. You subscribe now. And I don't know. What do you want? What do you want? Let's make a deal. What would you like? What can I give to you? I can give out 5 free Magic memberships. Hey, we got there. 3,800. We're there.
Message for you, son.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Oh, I love a round number.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Your beat, Vivas will lead it off. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, folks. 3,800 on the road to 4K, on the road to 5K, and beyond. Yeah, say hello, number 3,800. Feel free to join the Charm City chat. There's only a 1 minute wait between subscribing and being able to write in the chat. Let me know who you are. Well, I mean, you know, you don't have to give away your identity, but say hi if you'd like. The count is a ball and a strike on your beat, Vivas. Leading off the bottom of the 5th inning, Shane Baz is out here. And I'm going to guess he gets 1 out, and then they go to Bassett. There's been a lot of taking out the starter after getting 1 out in the spring. Why stop now? Bassett is scheduled to pitch in the game here today, and if they want to split this game evenly, it should be the next batter or two. 1-2 pitch fouled away. 38 hundo, folks. It's been a very nice spring for the channel. Lots of games. We had the World Baseball Classic. So a chance to get the channel moving. Here's a ground ball up the middle. Gobbled up by Gunner. Throws off balance in time. First out here in the bottom of the 5th. Shane Baz is cruising. Nats did have a chance to score in the previous inning. Could not do it. Jose Tena is at the plate. Left-handed batter, DHing in the lineup for Washington. Looks at a called strike. All right, so this is it. 1 more out is my guess. Hey, Michael, how are you? Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Low and away on a changeup. The count is a ball and a strike. And the older man who's sitting alone is now resting his head on his hand, and oh, he took it away. Oh, he's yawning now. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Tena. Anybody want to go do a wellness check on this guy? Here's a foul ball. Now I'm noticing another guy sitting alone about 3 rows back on the right side of home plate, if you're looking in from the outfield. Younger man with a really nice-looking head of hair, like he just got out of the barber shop. He's got sunglasses, the hair's slicked back. He's alone. It's the Lonely Hearts Club Day at Nationals Park. The count is 2-2 on Tena. 1 out, nobody on. The pitch is in the dirt. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's fouled off. We got a few other groups here. We got an older couple, very front row. The wife is just yapping off the husband's head. He's smiling, though. Payoff pitch once more to Tenna. Fouled back. Who else we got? We got a group of about 5 people over there, row 2. They look like they're colder than everybody else. It's still 3-2. We got another guy perpetually staring down at his phone. Here's a fly ball to left into foul ground, dancing near the stands there, and just enough room to make the catch. Will Robertson gets the second out of the inning. That should be it for Boz. 71 pitches, 2 out in the 5th. Let's get Bassett in here. I'm not even sure if these people are real. Are these holograms? Nobody seems to be reacting like they're watching a Major League Baseball game. They look like they're watching, I don't know, like an IMAX nature documentary. Here's a ground ball hit hard on the ground to second. Blaze has it. He's over to first, and the inning is over. 5 shutout innings on 73 pitches. Just 3 hits given up by Shane Baz. He looks great. On to the 6th inning. No score. That should be it for Baz. 4 innings left to pitch, and it may not even be 4 if the Nationals don't need to bat in the 9th inning. Then Bassett would only get 3 innings. So yeah, you gotta go to him now. He may only get 3 innings. 6th inning is coming up. This game stinks. Yeah, cardboard cutouts. I'm telling you, that fly ball to Robertson, he's like dancing along the, I'm pointing at it right here. Oh, if you're on the vertical, I'm pointing at it. It's way the hell over there on the horizontal. But he's just sort of straddling the stands and navigating around it to catch that foul ball. And you see the crowd. I'm using that term loosely, but you see the people sitting there in camera view of him making that play, and you couldn't tell that anyone was even paying any attention. They may as well have just been sitting on a bench waiting for a crosstown bus. Ugh. It's sad. Folks, how we doing on the like count? Folks, we're going to get it up to 40. Let's go. Let's go. Chop, chop. Hey, folks, I love the fact we got to 3,800 subscribers today. Great work. Now, one more push. 40 likes. 40. On the horizontal side. We're just a few away. Just a few. How we doing on the vertical over there? I see some people. And Kanu is over there. How you doing, buddy? And we got another gentleman over there, I think. I can't read your name. It begins with a CH. I think it says Chad something. How you doing, Chad something? All right. Do the Nationals have their 6th pitcher out there today? They do. Here's a fly ball by Gunnar Henderson, hit out toward left field. It'll be caught by Lyle for the first out. Varland is on the pitch now. Gus Varland gets a 2-pitch out on a fly ball hit to left field by Gunnar. He's 0 for 3. Sammy, maybe his last at bat today. He looks at a strike.
Sammy. Sammy.
The Orioles have 2 hits. 1 hit by Alonso, 1 hit by Blaze Alexander. Changeup is called a strike. 0-2 on Basayo. Is that like faux shizzle? Boy. Word up, On Point. Word up. Faux shizzle. Oh, jeez. At least it brings me back to a better time. Check swing and no swing for Basayo. The count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Come on, Sammy. We just hit 40 likes. All right. Called strike 3. Basayo's down looking. Second time today he struck out. He's 0 for 3, but he's still hitting .333 on the spring, and he's ready for opening day. I hope he's in the lineup against Joe Ryan as the DH. Here's Will. Oh, no, it's Pete Alonso. Alonso, come on, man. Called strike 1 to Pete.
A polar bear stirs.
This pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alonso's about to wrap up his spring. Currently hitting .273. This could be his final spring at bat. How about we hit one out of the park? How about we have one moment of fun today? This pitch is laid off. A check swing appeal. He didn't go. 2-1 on Alonso. Varland's pitch. Oof, tough one. A slider, top of the zone on the outside corner. 2-2, the count. Come on, Pete. Lock in, buddy. One good swing. Come on. 2-2. Hit on the ground. Shortstop. Abrams. Low throw is there. Alonso is gone. This inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 0-0. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. What? Oh, God. Taxes. Ugh. Where am I? Who are you? What is all this stuff? And where the hell was I? Are you not entertained? Folks, when's the next broadcast? When's the next game, I should say, on the channel? It's just a little something called Opening Day. Thursday. What time, people? What time? What time? You tell me. When are you going to be here? Yes, at least the game that was fun to watch was in our yard. This is like going over to your boring friend's house, but you have to go. But you know before you go that it's gonna be boring. He's got no toys. He's got no proper yard to play in. He's got nothing. And you're gonna be stuck there for 3 hours. Hey, here's a group of people. Hey, we got the blonde lady's interviewing another. This is like watching the dating game in the middle of ball game. All right, Bassett is on the mound, folks. We are in the bottom of the sixth. First pitch, sinker for a strike from Chris Bassett. Splitter called strike 2. Top of the order for the Nationals, it's James Wood. Wood's only hitting 130 in the spring. Ouch. 0-2 is up and away. The 1-2. Here's a curveball hit hard to right field. Coming in and making a lunging catch. Out in right field, that's Judd Fabian, who has just entered the ball game for Jeremiah Jackson, taking over, hitting 9th in the order. The Orioles have made several changes. Rutschman now batting second in place of Basayo and doing the catching. John Kinsey Noel now at first base and hitting third in place of Alonso. Robertson's already in the game in the cleanup spot in left field. Enrique Bradfield Jr. now batting fifth and replacing Colton Cowser in center field. Brian Ramos at third base, taking over for Kobe Mayo. Pitch from Bassett on 1-0 is outside to Nasim Nunez. 2-0 on him. Weston Wilson is at second base for Blaze Alexander, hitting 8th. And again, Judd Fabian just made that first out. He's in right field. 2-0's a called strike. 2-1 on Nunez. No changes made yet by the Nationals. Oh, is she taller than Ken Rosenthal? Absolutely. You know why? Because she's not standing on any phone books here. Swing and a miss, and down goes Nunez. Strikeout for Bassett. Where are you at?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
This really is like, you two get a room, all right? First pitch to C.J. Abrams bounces in there for ball 1. And that'll conclude the interview. Next pitch on 1-0 is outside and high. 2-0 the count. Abrams is 0 for 2. Grounded out to second in the first. Struck out in the fourth. Line drive foul off to the right. Hey, folks. This non-existent crowd is starting to thin out. Two-one pitch, up and away. Yeah, it's this blonde girl's job to interview everybody in the ballpark. Everybody gets 1 5-minute interview. And that should get us to the end of the game. It's a full count now on C.J. Abrams. 2 down, nobody on. 15th pitch from Bassett. Hit in the air to center field. Cowser is no longer playing. It's Bradfield. And battling the sun out there, a late break on the ball. He goes into a headfirst slide and makes the catch. All right. That would be a highlight catch if it wasn't for the confusion there at the beginning, but we make the catch. On to the 7th inning. Still scoreless. If this goes 0-0 as a final, everybody in that ballpark should be refunded their money. You got to be kidding me. Announcer called him Bradford. Oh, God. Well, to be fair, I'm sure I'm going to butcher whoever the backup players are for the Nats coming in. Yeah, we're going to the 7th inning. Are we going to get a 7th pitcher for the Nationals? This could be a first, folks. Nationals have yet to make a change among their position players. If they do go to another pitcher, as they have for every inning, they'll have nearly as many pitchers involved as position players in the game. You don't see that every day. Don't make any changes to the lineup. Have 9 pitchers and 9 hitters. Yahtzee. Folks, hey, what happened? What happened? Hey, is the info scoreboard doing okay? Are we behind? Are we needing a refresh? Looks like we might need a refresh. Refresh. Exciting. There is a new pitcher on. It's a right-hander by the name of Powell for the Nationals. Powell. Both are very behind. Well, at least the scoreboard being 0-0 is accurate. So Will Robertson's at the plate. Danger, Will Robertson. Danger. The count is 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. Swinging on 2-0 is Robertson. He fouls it behind the plate. All right, there we go. Display is back updated. 2-1 pitch is hit in the air. Center field, left center, long run in. Very long run in, and the catch eventually made out there by Jacob Young in shallow center. Young started to run to his right and then had to come straight in. So the wind definitely playing tricks out there. 1 down. Bradfield is up. He looks at a strike. Folks, the old man has left, and he's been replaced by 2 very chubby men sitting in the first row. They definitely didn't pay for those seats. But they have infiltrated. They said, you know what? Let's move down there right behind home plate. Nobody gives a shit. And there they are. The old man has left. And the new guys are taking selfies and shit. Oh, God. This is just pathetic. 0-2 pitch is low. 1-2 on Bradfield. Bradfield looks like Willie McGee at the plate. Left-handed batter, a wiry frame. The helmet looks 2 sizes too big. 1-2 pitch inside, the count 2-2. Enrique Bradford, ladies and gentlemen. Bradley Whitford at the plate. 2-2 is outside. We got a full count. I mean, if these two guys are going to sneak down and take these front row behind the plate seats, at least sit one seat apart from each other. You guys are huge. And you're literally on top of each other. That is ball 4. Bradfield draws a 1-out walk. All right. Folks, you want a reason to get excited? Bradfield's going to steal a base. Let's go. Run, Bradfield, run. Give me something. Run all day. Info screen could use another refresh. I thought I just did it. First pitch is called a strike. Well, I'll be darned. Tapping it again. Turned white. See if it'll bounce into place. It's 0-1. Check on Bradfield. He's back in there. He's got a steal. Take off, buddy. Take off. The guy just lost his hat. The two guys sitting together. The other guy can barely move. He's a large man. He's trying to pick up a hat in the row behind him without actually getting up. That lets me know a lot about his energy level. Bradfield with a big lead at first base. 0-1 the count. Pitcher holding on to the baseball a long time and finally comes to the plate. The pitch is fouled back by Taveras. Oh, we got Leody Taveras up. Oh, I just heard the announcer say, Bradfield, sorry. Nats announcer just got a text from Phantom. That ball's crushed. Right field. Going back, looking up. It's in the bullpen. Bye, Birdie. I need to find a sound drop for him. It's a 2-run homer from Leody Taveras. And the Orioles finally break up this nothing snore fest here in the top of the 7th. It's 2-0 Orioles. Finally.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Good grief. It's about damn time. Here's Brian Ramos. It's a ground ball to third. Tough throw along the line, and that ball is not handled at first base. The umpire at first with an emphatic safe call. This was not an easy play. Third baseman had to charge it along the foul line near the bag. It was a one-hop throw to first. Garcia, the first baseman, stretching, but his foot is not on the bag. Not at all. And the umpire had a good look at it. So I think you got to call that an infield hit, although really it should be an error on the first baseman. But you don't get an error for not having your foot on a bag. But you should. All right. Weston Wilson is the batter. This pitch bounces in. Snap throw by the catcher back to first. Ramos is back in there with a head-first slide. Close play there. Nice idea by Keibert Ruiz. It's 2-0 Orioles, folks. There has been offense just in time for the old man to leave. Check again on Ramos. Oh my, they might they're going to challenge that. They should. Ramos got picked off. The umpire caught him safe. He looked out to me. They got to challenge that. He looked out all day. Slap tag. Yeah, he's out. I don't know how the umpire missed this. I mean, hey, I thought somebody had said we'd already gotten to 40 likes. I'm staring at 39. Am I on goofballs here? They are reviewing this play, but I'm telling you right now, Ramos is out. It was clear in the moment. Never mind slow motion. Uh-oh. Well, folks, we're going to need one of you out there to step it up and get the like up to 40. What are they looking at here? This game doesn't mean anything anyway. Let's go. This should not take this long. Oh, my God. All 11 people at the ballpark are just sitting around going, what's taking so long? What are they waiting for? The runner is out. No shit. Thanks. That didn't take any effort or anything. Hey, now we're at 41. All right. Thanks, folks. 41 likes. I hope you like me not happy. So Ramos is picked off. There are 2 down. Wilson's at the plate with a count of a ball and a strike. Powell from the belt, the pitch inside, 2-1. Hey, Nkanu, how you doing over there on the vertical side? You doing all right? Nkanu's going crazy over there. He's going crazy over there by the lake. Well, he asked me where he could find some action, and I said, I don't know. I'm not into that sort of thing. And he said, well, what kind of guy do you think I am? And I said, I don't know. Really not up to me.
Now here's Cody.
Quiet. Yeah, you quiet. Here's a pitch. Hit in the air. Left field. Shallow. Going out as a shortstop. He's got it. Inning over, but a 2-run homer by Leody Taveras, and the Orioles strike first here late. It is 7th inning stretch time at an empty ballpark. Folks, I would yell this, but I don't want to, alarm all 11 people at the ballpark here. So do me a favor, why don't you, here during the 7th inning stretch? How about you throw some cakes on the griddle?
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
I don't see any cakes.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
This chat has a extremely alarming lack of cakes. There we go.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
All right. Somebody's representing. Matt, Michael, Froggy over there on the vertical side.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Time for this game to get refreshed. Refreshed. Exciting. It's so exciting to me, yeah. I'm refreshed. It's refreshed. Exciting. Hey, what happened to the game? Uh-oh. Folks, the game itself might have given up. They're like, all right, BW, we got you a 2-run homer. That's it for us today. Go take a couple of days off and get ready for opening day. Get out of here. Low battery. Oh, crap. Folks, I forgot to plug in this laptop all game long. Hold on a sec. That could have been bad. But we've got another problem here. No game. All right, let's try option B. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. No. Is this going to work? Is this going to work? This could work. What's happening? We're in the top. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Is it, well, damn it. Dag nabbit. This is why we can't have nice things. It better not be like this on opening day, y'all. Yo, give me something. Good grief. Oh, it's a free game on MLB.TV? Well, shoot. What the hell am I doing over here? All right, stand by. We're going to go American style. Baseball American style. Oh, wow. If I knew that, I could have been enjoying all the extra stats and information. Come on, connect, you son of a gun. Thanks for standing by, folks. I'm getting into MLB right now. Watch for free. I'd love to watch. All you got to do is open up. Open your heart. I've got a spinning wheel. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Log in? What's there to log in for? It's free. It's got me on a page that says log in, but there's no field to enter any info. Oh, I'm ready. Verify account? What? How about you verify this? You gotta be kidding me, man. Folks, this game will probably be over by the time I get it up. Oh, boy. How's everybody? Everybody doing good? Great. Hey there, you requested to sign in. Yes, I did. Will you let me now? Here's your verification code, 092047. Okay. Are you going to let me type it in here? Oh my God. Bro. What the hell? If I hit refresh, it's just going to go away. Yo, I'm clicking in the box. Let me type in the number. All right, I'll copy and paste it. What do you think of that? I hope that works. Failed to fetch? Failed to fetch? What the hell does that mean? Failed to fetch? What are you, a beagle? What do you mean failed to fetch? The seventh inning is over. I just missed an entire half inning. Yay. The good news is the Nationals didn't score. Michael is blocked. What?
Who's playing with pace? Backdoor feed Johnson.
What a disaster. The bottom of the seventh had a fly out to left by Weimer, a fly out to center field by Ruiz, and a ground out to second by Garcia Jr. That's all with Chris Bassett on the mound. So with 3 up, 3 down inning for Bassett. Eighth inning is coming up. Judd Fabian will lead it off. Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman will be due up after. And I might not have this game coming back. I don't get this MLB.com nonsense. I know it doesn't like me when I'm in Thailand, but I'm logging in as though I'm in America, and it's still not letting me in to watch a free game. Oof, we dropped the ball, or register below to watch the MLB TV. Bro, just let me watch the damn game. Unbelievable. I want to go to bed. I want to go to sleep. Oops, we dropped the ball is the message I keep getting. Oops, we dropped the ball. You sure did. Oh, boy. I'm running out of patience, folks. Do. How is everybody doing? Hey, CNL Perez is on the pitch for the Nationals, folks. Our old pal CNL Perez. Let's see if I can watch him. Okay, this says MLB Network. Great. Are you going to work? If this works, this should be interesting. Hey, we've got it back. Okay, Perez is on the mound, and the first pitch I'm seeing is a slurve low for ball one. We're in the top of the 8th inning, folks. Looks like I'm about a batter behind, but I'm watching baseball again. 1-2 pitch, called strike 3. Okay. That was Judd Fabian. And Gunnar Henderson's going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. It's Jose Barrero. Top of the 8th, 1 out. The Orioles lead it 2-0. They have 4 hits. The Nationals have just 3. Swing and a miss by Barrero. 0-1 the count. Good grief. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Looks like we've had some more movement of fans behind home plate here. Hey, the red and white striped socks on Perez look nice. You know, always looked sharp in a uniform, didn't he? Did Barrero just strike out? I think the game just jumped. Barrero just struck out, folks. 2 down in the inning. Adley Rutschman is going to come up for the first and only time today. Rutschman takes ball 1. Ground ball to second or shortstop. And Rutschman will be retired. Would you be quiet, please? Hey, you. Shut up. Rutschman grounds out the shortstop. The inning is over, folks. We are stumbling our way to the finish line. Bottom of the 8th coming up. The Orioles ahead 2-0. It'll be the bottom of the order coming up for the Nationals. House, Tenna, and Young. And, yeah. MLB, I can't get in. They've locked me out. They've, locked me out. Yeah, I hope there aren't any broadcast issues once this regular season starts. Folks, this whole channel wouldn't exist if, I tried it out and it turned out that, every game there were issues with the stream or whatever. I would have been like, well, I would love to do this, but I don't have the means to do it. What if I don't have the means to do it? What if suddenly this season, the stuff that worked isn't working anymore? I'd be... Hey, another thing I heard? I heard that YouTube is eventually going to basically become like a network platform. Like original content, like anything else, like a Netflix or Amazon Prime or a whatever. Basically pushing out independent content from creators like myself. People like me might need to find a new place to go eventually, away from YouTube, which is awful news. Then you got the pending lockout, perhaps next season. I mean, I tell you what, Yenier Cano is on the pitch for the Orioles. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning, and he's got a count of a ball and a strike on Brady House. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. 2 strikes. Yeah, Phantom, perhaps. But, I mean, for a free game of the day, I feel like... I mean, this is the first time I've had... That's a called strike 3. Yenier Cano comes into the game. Gets a strikeout on the first batter. It's just strange for this to be blocked, if it's anything, if it's a free game. 1 out. First pitch is a strike to, who's this? Andres Chaparro is up to pinch hit. Chaparro. That one's hit in the air, left field. Into the alleyway. The catch is made by Robertson for the second out here in the 8th. We may lose Masson. Xfinity is trying to get our bill over $200, and we keep dropping channels. Jacob Young is 0 for 2. It's just his 3rd time up today. And he looks at a called strike. Sinker low and away. 1-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike. There's another sinker right down the middle. Base is empty, 2 down in the bottom of the 8th. The Nationals have had maybe 1 inning where they had a chance to score. They had 1st and 3rd with 1 out and could not get on the board. Here's a ground ball to third base. Ramos over to first in time, and that'll do it. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning for Cano. Oh, shut up. We go to the 9th inning now, folks. And, yeah, this is about as exciting as paint drying. 2-0 Orioles. Oh, my. So, again, what time are we going to be back here for opening day, folks? What time? I'm seeing it scroll below right now. Thursday against the Twins. Coverage starts at 1:45 p.m. 1:45 p.m. Folks, that is just a couple of days away. A few days away. 72 hours, give or take. We got real baseball. The real deal. The real McCoy. The real McGillicuddy. The real deal. Evander Holyfield. 3:05. What about 3:05? Why am I going on the air at 1:45? Shouldn't I go on the air then at 2:45? What's the deal? Now I got to go look at the schedule. 3:05 is first pitch. Nobody looks at the scrolling information. Nobody. 2:45 says Michael. Well, what the hell do I have on the scroll here? Oh, I do have it listed as 2:45. I'm sorry, I just can't read. Hey, the blonde is interviewing somebody else. Hey, blonde. I'm bored. Let's go screw. What do you say we cut out of here? Hey, those two fat guys are gone. They left the front row. I think they got kicked out. One of the two guys was just sitting there, clearly shooting video from his camera. I think they've been removed. We have a challenge on the first pitch of the inning. ABS says it's a strike, and that'll overturn ball one. So another challenge won by the Nationals. Ramos is at the plate, and Noel is at the plate. Big Christmas. Clayton Beater. Beater? I hardly know her. Beater is pitching right now. Noel at the plate. We're in the ninth. Hard hit ball in the left. That's down for a base hit. On an 0-2 pitch. Noel, no problem. Hits a hard liner, pulls the ball in the left for a leadoff single. Oh, this blonde is looking better by the minute. All right, Will Robertson fouls off the first pitch. It's his second time up since coming into the game for Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. That pitch is low, 1-1 on Robertson. Here's a over the mound. Step on the bag for one by Nunez over to first in time. That is a 6-3. I'm sorry, Made is the new shortstop. And Abrams was the old shortstop, so Nunez was wrong either way. Jesus Made, or is that his name? No, this is another Made. Jesus Made is a big prospect. Kevin Made. Or is it like Made? Am I butchering it? Either way, there's two down in the top of the ninth. Let's get out of here. Enrique Bradfield Jr. is at the plate. He looks at a strike. The Orioles lead at 2-0 on a 2-run homer. That was off the bat of Leody Taveras in the 7th inning. Both teams have left 3 men on base. There's been hardly any offense today. 1-1 pitch to Bradfield. Check swing. He held up. No, he didn't. A late appeal, and the third base ump gives him the old high hard one. It's strike 2 on Bradfield. One ball, 2 strikes. That's low. Ronnie. Thank you, buddy. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Called strike 3. Bradfield looks at a slider on the inside corner, and this inning is over. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Shut up.
Either one on the double.
Shut the hell
It's
up.
been really great interior.
Thank you. We go to the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles lead this one 2-0. One more half inning of spring baseball to play, folks, and then it's real. Are you ready for the real thing, folks? I'm ready. I am officially done with spring training. Enough of this garbage. Let's play for real. Let's play for real. Let me go to bed. Bottom of the ninth. Folks, last chance. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have done one or both, I want to say thanks. We got to 3,800 subscribers before opening day. And 2 seasons in the books. Nearly up to 4,000 subs. Over 1 million views. I can't really tell you how many videos or how many games anymore, because now I'm pumping out 2 streams per event of this vertical stream thing, so it's not quite as accurate. But pretty much, what is it? 2 seasons, 162 times 2, that's 324. Add in a few playoff games, spring training games. We'll call it 350 games called on the channel. So 1 million views, that's about 3,000 per game, or 3,000 per event. That's not bad. I mean, that's the entire history of the channel from day one, averaging every game in there. Folks, it's getting windier in the stands. There's some lady, her hair just about flew off her head. We're in the 9th inning. Dietrich Enns is going to pitch the final inning. He's going to face the top of the order. James Wood looks at strike 1. We need Dietrich Enns to look good here. If Keegan Aiken is going to be out, Enns is going to be in. He's not had a great spring, but we are short on lefties. And he's short on options. 1-1 pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. Almost 2 years, Michael. Do I think National will do anything on the last inning? I hope not. 2-1 on Wood. Strikes. Low and away. Full count. Where did my chat go? Oh my goodness. I'm a celebrity. Get me out of here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Enns strikes out Wood. And for some reason, there's no announcing going on. You can hear the audio on the field of play, but the announcers have left the broadcast.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Folks, all I can tell you with the technical issues going on this spring on my channel, I'm not alone. I can't tell you how many games I've watched this spring where there's been wrong information on the screen. Right now they got, I don't know what's going on. I do hear some audio, but it's all garbled. It sounds like somebody's playing a record backwards. Nasim Nunez is at the plate. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-1 pitch from Enns is in the dirt. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I'm listening to the audio and it sounds like this. There's something going on with the audio and it sounds like this.
This ball is hit in the air. Shallow left field. Robertson is going to make the catch. And we've got 1 more out to go. 1 more out to go. Get me over the hump here, folks. May this spring go away. I'm done with the spring. Bring on the summer. Bring it on, folks. I'm going to make a thumbnail for Thursday, and it's going to be for a game that matters. It'll be Trevor Rogers against Joe Ryan, opening day. Orioles versus the Minnesota Twins at Camden Yards. We got a 1-1 count on Made. 2 down in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles ahead 2-0. Kevin Made. Hopefully he made the final out. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Nationals are down to their last strike. Folks, 1 strike away from the regular season. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? The pitch. Called strike 3. That was low. Nobody cares. This game is over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. That does it for spring training 2026. The Orioles win a couple of games here up north, and they even up their spring record at 13-13 with 3 ties. That's right, folks. We were under 500 there. We picked it up there at the end. We worked our way back to a 500 record for the spring. Not that it really matters. But we've won 2 games against the Nationals here. A couple of dress rehearsals. Playing in Major League ballparks. How about the pitching here from the Orioles? Shane Baz and Chris Bassett, Dietrich Enns combining for a shutout. They held the Nats to just a day. So 18 innings of pitching in the past 26 hours or so. And the Orioles have a team ERA of .50 in those 18 innings. Good stuff. 2-run homer from Leody Taveras, pinch hitting today. His spring average just .205, but that home run helped get him over the Mendoza line, get him a couple of RBI. Otherwise, not a whole lot of offense here, folks. Not at all. 5 hits for the Orioles, just 3 for the Nationals. And both teams left 3 men on base. What else? Not a whole lot to talk about here. I just want to move on. Yeah, the pitching's been very impressive. I'm very excited, folks. Dean Kramer is going to start the season in AAA, and I know Dean's probably not happy about it, but I hope he makes the most out of his opportunity when he returns to the team, which he will. There's no way this season's going to go by without Dean Kramer getting called back up. But Zach Eflin has looked really good in the spring. Chris Bassett is looking better and better with each appearance. Trevor Rogers, he did have one hiccup along the way this spring, but for the most part, he still looks like the guy we saw absolutely surprise us last year. I think his spring ERA ended around 2.5. Kyle Bradish looked good yesterday. A lot of break on that slider of his. Looks pretty nasty. And then who's missing? Shane Baz here today. Very sharp. This rotation looks good, but God, the bullpen, folks, I'm worried. I'm worried about, getting into the late innings with a lead and coughing it up. I just wish our bullpen had one extra reliable dude, a guy with a little bit more of a track record. We're going to have to cross our fingers that a couple of guys are going to pan out, or else it could be a little bit ugly here in the beginning, trying to figure out which of these arms in the pen we should be holding on to and using. Might be a little bit of trial and error in that regard. Offense, today just 5 hits. But yesterday we did put up 8 runs. So 10 runs over 2 games, 5 runs per game. That's right where you want to be. that is about where we were back in 2023 when we had one of the best offenses in baseball. 5 runs a game. Where does the lefty come from? What lefty dost thou speak of, Michael? I mean, where do we find another lefty for the bullpen? Oh, I think Dietrich Enns is making the team now. If Keegan Aiken isn't going to be ready, I think you have to go with Enns. I think they were ready to maybe cut him, but the Aiken situation has changed things. Again, I talked about it with Phantom and I think are in agreement that you don't want to carry one more lefty if that lefty is clearly a worse option in a vacuum versus a right-hander, just for the sake of having the quote-unquote correct amount of lefties. But it's one thing to get by with 2 lefties in the pen versus 3. You'd like to have 3. If you can only have 2, which was the case with Wolfram and Aiken, it looked like, I think that's you can deal with that. But if Aiken is down and now it's just Wolfram, that's you got to have another lefty. So I think Dietrich Enns is going to make this team, at least to start the season. It might not last very long. We got to find out what the deal is with Aiken. I don't like that it's an ab issue, because that's the sort of thing every time you go to pitch, you feel that. You can't really ignore something like that. Charm City chat. Why didn't we just go and add one more lefty to this bullpen? I remember. What was the last move we made? And then I'm like, okay, now we just go get the lefty in the pen. And we're probably when we sign Bassett, I'm saying to myself, okay, there's our final starter. Position players look good, and I think that's before we even traded for Blaze Alexander. By the way, Cade Stroud. Remember Cade Stroud, folks? The guy we traded away for Blaze? The guy that Oriole fans on Twitter started freaking out about that we traded because Cade Stroud was so good, and what are we thinking? Cade Stroud is starting the season apparently with the Diamondbacks in AAA. He has not had a good spring. So, once again, sorry for you perpetually pessimistic Oriole fans out there, but we might have won that trade. Much to your chagrin. Sorry. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll screw up along the way that you can, get a good grip on. And Jackson will be back mid to late April. It might be sooner, Phantom. I'm getting word that Holiday might be back after the opening week of the season, like for the first road trip. Holiday might only miss about 6 games. The opening road trip against the Pirates, don't take my word for it. I was tuning into Pigtown last night. He was doing a podcast. They're saying Holiday could be back in time for that road trip. Even if it's the end of that road trip, you're looking more at like end of the first week of April. So Stroud has had a worse spring than Enns. There you go. So yeah, folks, just goes to show you. I mean, nobody bothers to keep track. Everybody that went nuts on Twitter when we traded for Blaze Alexander and gave away Cade Stroud, and everyone's like, "Oh, Cade Stroud, the one good arm we had." And I'm thinking to myself, where were all these people when Cade Stroud was pitching last season? Nobody cared. Nobody commented. Elias has done it again. Oh, God. I just love it how people want to be professional, like agitators and pessimists. It's like, at least put in the effort of knowing what to complain about. We got people out there who just want to complain every day, but are too lazy to actually keep track of what the hell's going on. There's stuff to complain about. There's almost always something that could be improved or criticized. But you go on to social media and you just find out the vast number of people that really have no clue about what's going on, but they just want to tell you that everything sucks. It's just, what are you doing? What's the contribution here, folks? I don't know. I guess it's cool to be a pessimist. There's safety in pessimism. Phantom says, I wasn't happy with it, but only because we were talking about needing pen arms, and then we traded one for a position at the time was a strength. Yeah, and that's understandable. A lot of people are like, well, why make... I mean, I did say I don't necessarily understand the trade. I did say that at the time. Because we didn't understand Westberg's situation. And I don't know if the Orioles did either. But yeah, at the time, it just felt like, well, we've already got Jeremiah Jackson. So what are we going to do with Blaze? We need... Yeah, I remember saying all this. It's like, why are we adding a guy that feels like sort of a redundant utility player? We've already got Jeremiah. We don't have a lot of good bullpen arms, and now we're trading one away. What's the deal? So yeah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Still though, I can't help it. I can't help it. There's always a good well, I shouldn't say that. I take it back. There's not always a good reason. Right. What else is there to say? Are we done? I think we're done. Coming up next is opening day. Yeah, should I do a podcast or something on the eve? Wednesday night podcast? Should I bother? Excuse me. I got a feeling I'm going to get on the air and just talk. If for no other reason than to just have a little company on the night before. I got a feeling I'm not going to be able to sleep. If I have to be up like at 1:45 a.m., when am I going to sleep? I don't know. I'm going to spend 2 days sleeping. That way I know that if I don't sleep the night before opening day, I should have plenty in the tank. All right, folks, I'm petering out. I'm sorry. Let me get out of here. There's a lot of college basketball going on, but it's Monday now, right? It's Monday. I don't think any of my buddies are streaming right now, but I'm going to take a look. Hey, folks, the like count got near 50. Maybe we'll get over the edge there with some folks watching later. Everything looks like it's upcoming. No live events going on right now from my friends. So we're going to call it a day right there. Folks, 3 likes away from 50 on the horizontal side. I'm signing off right now. Hope you enjoyed the coverage, folks. When we meet again, we'll meet again. Don't know where. Don't know when, but when we do, the Orioles will be playing. Let's go beat the Twins. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about? Hey, don't go away. One thing I want to talk about. Guys, this is the season right here. This is such a big topic. I'm about to light up a lucky. This could take a minute. Sorry, I was about to sign off. So, yesterday, I was looking at the schedule. It's the annual tradition of looking at the schedule and trying to figure out what parts of the season is it going to be friendly and we should do pretty well and build up some wins. What part of the schedule are we going to face a tough challenge? All that stuff. I look at it every year, and yesterday was the first time for this season, and probably the only time, where I gave a long look. And folks, I got to tell you, man, the good news, and I'm only talking about the first half of the season, because after I saw this, I didn't even bother looking at the second half. But in the first half of the season coming up, the schedule starts out very, very friendly. Very, very friendly. All the way for about 2 months. The first 2 months of the season is pretty damn friendly. I cannot complain. It's a favorable schedule, but you know what happens? Everything balances out. And what is going to happen for the Orioles will start in late May and carry into about mid-June. There's going to be a 20-game stretch. A 20-game stretch where the Orioles have to play the Blue Jays and the Mariners a total of 14 times. In the 2 series, the 6 games to make up those other of the 20, 3 are against the Red Sox, and the other 3, I believe, are against the Padres. But, folks, I mean, for my money, if I had to pick the 2 toughest teams in the American League, which is basically to say the 2 toughest teams in baseball, not named the Dodgers, I would probably have to point to the Blue Jays and the Mariners. And we're going to play them 14 frickin' times over a 3-week span. 14 times in 20 games. That's the season right there. That could potentially be the season right there. That is a gauntlet. And if we don't come out of that without, getting our asses handed to us, I mean, if we do get our asses handed to us, if we go like 3-11 against those teams or 4-10 or something, that could be all the difference right there. Especially Toronto, division opponent. So yeah, that scares me. Boston's in the mix too. So yeah, it's a 20-game stretch where if we can go like no worse than like 8-12, I'll take it. But I'm worried about like a 5-15 stretch or something. That's a tough schedule. It's definitely going to show what we got. What we do in those 20 games. I tell you, if we got a winning record in those 20 games, then you can punch our ticket to October. You can go ahead and punch that ticket. But, yeah, keep an eye out for that. But we got a couple of months before then. And we got teams like the White Sox. And, we're opening up against the Twins. We got Central teams. We got a pretty nice schedule to start off. Anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. That really bothered me. Don't go all DeRosa on us. Okay, guys, listen up, guys. We've got a tough schedule coming up. 20 games. I think I'm going to go with Goldschmidt at first. Once we punch our ticket. Is that what it did it? I can't use the phrase punch our ticket, right? That phrase has been forever. Yeah, punching tickets. I'm saying, look, but again, before I said punch ticket, all I talked about was how bad it could go, right? I'm just saying that it's come on. You have to, yeah. I know we're joking around, but it's going to be a test. It's not often. You get 2 4-game series plus 2 3-game series against the 2 toughest teams. In my humble view in this league, it's going to be tough. All right, you're just laughing at me now. All right, I'm going to get out of here, folks. It's been a pleasure. Season 3 on the BirdWatcher Channel. Season 43 since our last pennant and World Series appearance and win. I am tired. Folks, Chuck Norris passed away. I mean, how many more people got to die before we win another frickin' pennant? You're confident we'll come out on top. All right. That sounds good. I do not get folks picking the Jays, Red Sox ahead of the Yankees, Orioles. I got the Yankees as the worst of the 4 myself. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it could be any combination of places these teams finish, and it wouldn't really surprise me, but when I look at these 4 teams, to me, the Yankees are the ones that, you know, I don't know. They didn't do a whole lot to change what they got, and I don't know what they got. Chuck Norris is making a movie with Bruce Lee up in the sky. I hope so. Or at least another episode of Walker, Texas Ranger. All right, folks. I'm done. I'm absolutely exhausted. Thanks for hanging out. I might be on the air Wednesday night for a little opening day eve soiree. But if not, I'll be here on opening day. Hope you will join us. Hey, Bob, I missed the game. Did Washington play the regular season players? How far did Boz go in the game? I see everyone is asking about a left-hand bullpen help. What we have now doesn't cut it. Are you talking about the Nationals bullpen? Because you got CNL Perez, and he's looking pretty good. Yeah, Shane Boz went 5 innings today. Or did he go? Yeah, he went 5 innings. No runs, 3 hits, struck out 5. Spring ERA is at 2.61. Bassett went 2 innings, did not give up a hit. His spring ERA is 2.20. Oh, I forgot. Yenier Cano pitched. Cano pitched a scoreless inning. Dietrich Inns pitched a scoreless inning. Yeah, so the Nationals started what I'm assuming is mostly their Stay Abrams, Garcia Jr. But this Nationals lineup, not to pick on them or anything, but they're going to have a long season ahead of them. This team does not look very good. I got to be honest. Again, I'm not trying to jinx our boys. We got to go out there. We got to win. We got to turn things around from last season. We got to prove that last season was an aberration, was a blip on the radar, and not a sign of more of the same for the future, right? We got to go out and do it. So there's that. Yeah, but Bob, you are late. I'm signing off. You can watch the replay, though. Just start the stream over and pretend like you don't know what happened, all right? All right, folks, I'm done. I'll see you soon. Until next time, this has been the BirdWatcher. The spring has sprung. We are moving on to play some baseball in the summertime, even though it's going to be like 53 degrees probably. So I'll chirp at you later, folks.